attract more foreign direct investments. The president made the commitment in Abuja as one of the world's leading beverage manufacturer announced plans to accelerate its investments in Nigeria to $1 billion over the next 5 years. Special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Ononuga, in a statement said that the announcement was made at a meeting between the president and the global leadership team of the company led by John Murphy, its president, and chief financial officer and chairman of the Nigerian Bottling Company, Ambassador Segun Akpata. President Tinubu commended the firm for its long-standing partnership with Nigeria and for promoting investment opportunities that have employed over 3,000 people across 9 production services. He told the delegation that private sector partnerships, which sustains investments, are central to his government's far-reaching reforms to improve the business environment and pledge that his government will continue partnering with the company to expand investments in Nigeria and address environmental issues, including climate change. Vice President Kashim Shettima has charged regulatory agencies to eliminate overlaps and align their actions with President Bola Tinubu's agenda for economic growth and improved ease of doing business in Nigeria. The Vice President said the administration of President Bola Tinubu remains committed to streamlining the regulatory environment in the country. This, the Vice President says, is crucial in driving the coordination, transparency, and global competitiveness required for the nation's economic transformation. Senator Shettima stated this during the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council Regulatory Forum to build an effective regulatory impact framework for Nigeria held at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. The Vice President implored the government's regulators to be willing to reinvent processes and innovate, guiding Nigeria towards a future where the people are not economically disadvantaged but positioned to thrive. Earlier in his remarks, the Deputy Chief of Staff to the President, Office of the Vice President, Senator Ibrahim Adeja, outlined PEBEC's 2024 outlook, highlighting Nigeria's business and investment climate forums through its 5 strategic pillars, comprising regulatory, judicial, and legislative reforms. It says deliberations and actions at the forum will be aligned with national economic goals that can make Nigeria a more attractive destination for businesses and investments. The Presidential Livestock Reforms Implementation Committee has submitted its report to President Bola Tinubu. The committee, which was inaugurated on July 9, 2024, was mandated to provide a wide range of recommendations that would not only open up the inherent economic value chains in the sector, but also help to achieve food and nutrition security for Nigerians. Addressing State House correspondents after submitting the report to Mr. President, the chairman of the Presidential Committee, Professor Ataru Jega, revealed that following the 12 terms of reference given by the committee, 22 recommendations were identified as indicators which must be pursued and actualized on a short, medium, and long-term basis.
So at our committee, we've interrogated these challenges. We've come up with some suggestions, and we believe we can begin to address some of these challenges while we continue to perfect them and think of more suitable and appropriate models to do that. But as we improve productivity in the value chain entirely, then obviously the more it becomes easier for people to realize that it is not just enough to be moving hundreds of herds of cattle. It is also important to begin to see how they can imbibe new technologies and increase productivity, you know, and be able to really get tremendous incomes and wealth.
The committee specifically posted that the farmers' headers crisis in some parts of the country have been increasingly fueled due to loss of trust in the justice system. The committee therefore suggests continued engagement and sensitization among stakeholders as part of short-term plans to resolve the cases of such conflicts.
In the value chains to enhance economic growth and development, create jobs, and also ensure that we are not only able to bring about food, feed, and nutrition security, but we are also able to significantly begin to export many of the products that are associated with this sector.
Meanwhile, President Tinubu expressed satisfaction on the content of the committee report with the assurance that his administration is committed to exploring and exploiting the vast economic values which can be tapped from the livestock sector, which has suffered decades of neglect. President Bola Tinubu will not attend the 79th United Nations General Assembly session in New York this year. The president has directed Vice President Kashim Shettima to lead Nigeria's delegation. President Tinubu will return to the country last Sunday after his trip to China and the United Kingdom, intends to focus on domestic issues and address some of the country's challenges, especially after the recent flooding. At Ongo 79, Vice President Kashim Shettima will deliver Nigeria's national statement to the General Assembly, attend important sideline events, and hold bilateral meetings. A statement from the Office of the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, says the high-level general debate with the theme Leaving No One Behind, Acting Together for the Advancement of Peace, Sustainable Development, and Human Dignity for present and future generations will run from Tuesday, September 24 to Saturday, September 28, 2024. More Nigerians are beginning to embrace the rail transportation system as revenue rose to 1.69 billion naira in the second quarter of 2024, reflecting a 53.14% increase compared to the 1.10 billion naira recorded in the same period of 2023. This data was disclosed by the National Bureau of Statistics in its report on rail transportation in Nigeria. In 2023, the Nigerian Railway Corporation generated 1.07 billion naira as revenue from passengers. According to the report, a total of 689,263 passengers traveled by rail in the second quarter, representing a growth rate of 45.38% compared to 474,117 passengers in the corresponding quarter of 2023. Volume of goods transported via rail also saw a significant increase, with 143,759 tons moved in the second quarter of 2024, up from 56,936 tons in the third quarter of 2023. Additionally, the Nigerian Railway Corporation reported a volume of 5,940 tons of goods transported through pipelines in the second quarter of 2024, an increase from 2,856 tons recorded in the same period of the previous year. In Lagos, the Special Advisor to the Governor on Environment, Olakunle Rotimi Akodo, has appealed to residents to support the state government in achieving a healthy and sustainable environment. He made the call at the 2024 commemoration of the World Cleanup Day in some areas of the state. Our correspondent, Bukola Tiloko, reports.
It is the World Clean-Up Day, a day set aside by the United Nations General Assembly to combat solid waste problems. In Lagos, the state government marked the day with an early morning cleanup exercise in Bada community, Oshodi Solo local government area.
What we met is actually not encouraging. The field is too much, and our people are cleaned, joined with the local market people, did the cleaning up activity, and thereafter we move down here so that we can sensitize them, we can talk to them on the need for them to ensure they don't drop the ball when it comes to the environmental cleanliness.
After the cleanup, the state government team inspected Ojaoke Dere Market, also in Oshodi Solo. There they discovered several environmental infractions, and consequently, the market was sealed.
The market this morning, that market stinks. It seems for over a year they've not even cleared their gutters, their drainages. Even the market, everywhere you're smelling. So based on the directive from the Commissioner for Environment, I have to seal up the place, clean up the place. They've let us know. And when they have done proper thing by cleaning up the place, then the market will be open.
An advocacy and sensitization campaign was then organized for residents, with the state government emphasizing the message of a clean environment.
For all of us, every one of us, to come together and work together to achieve a cleaner environment.
Them to keep their environment clean, make sure they don't drop refuse in the gutters. They should make sure they make wherever they are clean it, so that when rain falls, there won't be flood everywhere.
Recall that the Lagos State government has over the months carried out extensive community-based clean-up and advocacy campaigns in several communities to highlight the crucial role of community participation in achieving an effective waste management system and a clean environment. Bukola Taylor Cole, LTV News.
And for more news, connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. Please remember to call Lagos toll-free line 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. Thanks for watching the news at noon. I am Omomi Okewo. Good afternoon.